All right, so while I was recording the video yesterday, which was I don't who knows. Anyway, I was thinking about trying to run the original Margaret team, but there's a couple of different options that we actually have nowadays, particularly to swap out for Droll, because the original team was, whenever Margaret dropped, that was really good, was Margaret, Gowther, and then Blue Droll, and then Death Pierce in the back. Obviously, Death Pierce brings down CC a bit because he's still missing a lot of cosmetics, and the ones that he does have are really bad. Like they're like rares. Well, I don't actually think he has any rares, but I think there's some of like the some of the pieces are SRs and SSRs and stuff like that, and it's awful. But anyways. So we're probably going to do 2 matches with Deanne, because I think that Deanne could be a pretty decent one because she has a long-lasting taunt. And then I think the last 3 matches that I'm going to try are going to be with the green Sariel, because obviously, that Sariel actually, with his passive buffs, Archangel's crit damage, I think it is, depending on how many buffs are on the field. And I mean, with her whole shtick being buffing characters, I thought that would be obviously pretty good. So we'll have to switch to Red Gowther in that scenario, because obviously it'll be 2 angels, but we'll see how it goes. Just kind of want to see if it's still actually viable to run this team, even though I don't necessarily think that running Margaret as like the main DPS is going to be as good as it used to, because there's a lot of better options maybe nowadays, but we'll see. So I can go for the 3-turn taunt. I don't think it's really gonna do me much good though, so I think I'm going to double taunt here into an upgrade, because the whole goal is that you want to use as many stance cards and buff cards as you can, so that way you can max out Margaret's passive. I think it takes 5 cards to max it out, but I can't remember exactly. If I would have gotten another upgrade, it would have been just absolutely perfect, but you can't win them all. So alright, dealing a bit of damage to me here. Stopping any ult rushes, which is fine. That's not a big deal. He's dealing a bit of damage. Okay, so let's see how we do. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop this. I'm going to purge debuffs into... I think I'm just going to use the level 1 for the moment, just to test out the waters. And then the next turn, we'll try and see how much better we do. So hopefully I can pull like an upgrade or something to get a level 3 going. Okay, we break the shield on 2 characters, deal actually a decent little bit of damage on Kyo there, a little bit of damage on King, which isn't too bad. If I really need to, I can purge off debuffs again. Double card on King. This could actually be pretty bad. Ooh, and it's a level 3. Oh boy. That's fine. I mean, this was the whole goal in general, is I just wanted to be able to test out the character, I guess, like, up against the meta nowadays. So, I guess since I already have the attack, or the buff card up, we'll just try to do damage. Yeah, that level 3 shield is going to be really hard to beat through. Well, I think the Sariel variant is probably going to help a bit with that, but we'll do one more with Deanne just to test it out. Interested to see what team I go against, so be right back. Alrighty, we got another match here. It is a melee comp. We out-CC him quite a bit. I'm assuming... I mean, he's in a guild. Most of the time I feel like bots aren't in guilds, but... I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a bot either way. He's using the Arthur Holy Relic Sigurd combo, so that way he gets a ton of just buffs and stuff like that. I guess we'll just have to see how it works out for him, but no extra upgrade, which is a bit unfortunate. I am interested to see how much I can deal to melee in this kind of situation. So he's going to be able to do his amplify. Well, okay, he's not going for amplify actually. Okay. think we'll go for it. Kind of see how much damage we're dealing. He does have 2 red characters on the team, so hopefully I can deal a good amount of damage to them. I think Arthur will take a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, Arthur took a lot of damage. I figured he would because he's kind of an older character. A lot of people... I don't think a lot of people actually have Arthur super invested into. I know I didn't whenever I was kind of messing around running the Arthur combo. That was one of the biggest things, is like I never really used like the mono red team to like its fullest extent, I don't think, back in the day, which then again, back in the day I really just didn't use a whole lot of I just didn't like buy a whole lot of extra cosmetics for characters in general, so I don't feel like they really needed them a whole lot back in the day, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and go for ult here. We can actually cleanse off the dissolve, which is really nice. Unless he gets a level 2 card with Zeldris, he shouldn't be able to stop our ults, which is at least good, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared about the damage that he's going to be able to deal. So that's a level 1, so not a big deal. Not a whole lot of damage here. I'm assuming, okay, no melee card. Sigurd Amplify. Actually, not a whole lot of damage. The the level 3 is actually doing quite a bit here. I think I'm just gonna do it like this. I would have liked to have upgraded that card, but at the same time, I mean, I just need to get damage out. Okay, that actually killed Sigurd by itself, so not a big deal then. My Margaret is still 1/6, which is a little sad, but I've just not been able to pull any extra copies for her. But you know, I don't know. It happens. Okay, so that was a pretty decent one. Let's swap over to the Sariel variant really quickly. I'm not sure if I want to use... I think I'm just going to put HP defense on him because I have an HP defense set for him, but it's not UR gear, so he's going to be losing a little bit of stats. But yeah, we'll switch it up just a second, and then we'll see how that one does. Alright, so this was a pretty quick load in, so I'm assuming this is going to be a bot. It did push my CC down quite a bit. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Deanne is actually like the most CC'd character in the game at the moment. So, not really much I can do. Dang it, I really don't. I think I'm going to save this. I think I'm going to put up a dissolve instead. This might end up being a misplay, but I don't want to double upgrade since we already have the gold card. And okay, well, I was gonna say potentially if we draw another Margaret card, we could try to upgrade it for the turn after, but it looks like we'll just have to upgrade it and go into the double level 3, which should be fine, I think. I think this guy had a little bit lower on CC, so I don't think this is gonna be like a really good representation of the team, but we shall see. I think honestly this is gonna like insta wipe this guy. I'm not positive on that. Melee could survive, I don't know, but I'm feeling fairly confident with this one. So here we go. Boom. Yeah, Melee survives. Kind of unfortunate too because he hasn't used any cards yet, so he's gonna be able to lifesteal back a lot. The Bond is kind of a problem. Alright, pretty much insta-kill there on Gother, so that's a bit unfortunate. He lifestealed back so much HP. He's such a menace. Such a menace. Let's drop this into these two. That'll give me Margaret's ult. I should be able to hopefully try to shoot down Bon, I guess. Maybe I should go for melee. I really don't know. Maybe. Just depends on what he does this turn. Luckily, we have the taunt up as well, so that's really nice. He won't be able to go for Margaret here. Puts up the buff card. A little bit of damage. Good return, 107. No other attack. Let's go for... Still have buffs up. I guess we'll shoot Bond down because I just really don't want to deal with him, but... I don't know. Melee's going to be kind of a pest anyway. 806. That's so crazy that she deals that much damage on a level 1 ult. Like, that's so nuts. Ooh, we can go for a level 3 here. I think it's... Well, actually, I think he might kill himself. No, not quite. Almost, though. Alright, it's not... I thought it was going to be much more of a hindrance to try to kill Melly here, but I think we're actually pretty good. So, nice. Good to know. This one went pretty decent. Let's hop into the next one. Alrighty, what do we got here? So, we actually... Okay, so, running an Angel team. I'm assuming this is a real player with his CC being that high. I guess we'll go for the level 2 taunt. I think I would like to use two of the level 1 taunts just to try to bump up the ult on the passive on Margaret a little bit there, but I think having the 2-turn taunt is going to be much more worth it in the long run. So we did get an extra upgrade, which is really nice. We actually have decent cards on Sariel as well. Upgrade. I could go for... Well, if I go for it, he's just going to shoot Tarmiel at me and take off the ultimate gauge. I was going to say I could just try to go for an ultimate with Sariel here, but he's got ultimate removal, so probably not worth it. Get a little bit of damage off here. Not too bad on the counter. We do have a couple of Sariel cards. Hopefully we can deal good damage with those. Ooh, yeah, I think we're in a really good spot here. He'll probably put up Tarmiel's stance, I would imagine, which is going to nullify a little bit of damage, which could potentially be a hindrance, but with that level 3 Margaret buff that I have on, it's going to be pretty rough. So I think he's going to go for, yeah, stance here. He has another counter as well, which is a little unfortunate, I've got to be honest. But we're just going to go all in. Hopefully it works. Ooh, yeah, that's not a whole lot there on the level 2. Bit of a counter there. Let's see how the cleave does. Okay. Hopefully this kills Tarmiel at least with the extra damage. Nice. Okay, we kill him outright, which is really good. We have an ult in hand. He now cannot remove the ult, which is really good. He has King in the back. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, though. We can pop the stance, pop the ult, maybe even throw the cleave. Because we should, yeah, we still have like a turn or two left of the Margaret buff, which is really nice. Yeah, he's not going to be able to deal enough damage here. Puts up another... Oh, okay, that's another cleave card. I was thinking he was putting up another stance, but we're actually good here. Level 3. Yeah, he doesn't have nearly enough of a buff on, so I think we're in the clear. He has 2 ults in hand, which would potentially be a problem, but I think with as much damage increase as we have at the moment, we should be fine. Boom. Very good. Just hopefully this kills Sariel. Not that I thought that he was going to come back or anything like that, but pretty solid. That was kind of fun. Kind of like that. I like the Angel teams. They're pretty interesting. Alrighty, last matchup here. We have another melee team. Decent CC, almost 300k. It's kind of hard for me to tell whether or not it's a real player or not. I think I'm gonna go triple passive this turn. We'll see how that goes. We'll increase damage dealt and everything like that as well for the counter, so that way if he attacks or anything, we might be able to potentially get more off. We have a level 3 in hand. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I used that because we didn't end up getting lucky enough to pull another upgrade. So it's only a level 2 buff, so it's not super good, but we should be able to... Hopefully this counter actually deals a decent amount of damage, so that way we can kill Melly this turn. I can't tell if this is a bot or not. Yeah, this is definitely a bot. Kind of unfortunate for the last match here, but it's 2:48 a.m. Nice, and then this should actually kill both of them. I'm imagining this kills Gother at least. Barely didn't kill. Sag. What do we got in the back? Ooh, luckily, he's super low, so we should be able to pop it fairly easily. And we should be okay. So I guess that's pretty much the whole video. I don't have anything else. We can't clear that, unfortunately, so no way to get ultimates to just easily clear Liz, which is kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Okay, pops the res. Hopefully this kills. Oh my god, it didn't. I think I should have, well, I don't know if it would have worked that way or not. I think in hindsight I should have used the dissolve first into the two cleave cards. But it's fine, that doesn't deal a whole lot of damage. Can put up a level 2 here. What is does level 2 increase my damage or decrease damage taken? Reduces incoming damage. Oh well. We'll just turn this into a level 2 then. He's already lost the revive at this point, so not the biggest deal in the world. Green on neutral, and we actually are type advantage against Liz, so a little bit of extra damage there. But yeah, honestly, it went better than I was expecting it to. I was kind of expecting the Margaret team to just not be able to hold up nowadays, really. I don't know why particularly, but I just don't know what I was expecting in just broad terms. I don't know. Like, Margaret is pretty good. She's got really good AoE damage, but you kind of just, you spend a turn sort of setting up, and then maybe if you get lucky you can do 2 level 3s in the second turn where you buff and then use one really hard hitting card. Normally that's not gonna like insta wipe or anything, unless your teammates just, or like unless your enemy is fairly like maybe lower than you are, but still a lot of fun. I really liked the Margaret team whenever it first came out. You could have a lot of fun with it. So I don't know. I don't really plan on using this a whole lot, but I think that the green Sariel is quite nice on this team. Definitely better than the Deanne for sure. Maybe there could be potentially a decent team. You could maybe run Red Matrona instead. Oh, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot to switch out Green Gother on those, so I'm big stupid for that. But oh well, I guess the damage is already done. I did all 3 of those matches without her, without switching him out. So rip. Oh well, but still did all right. I guess not like Red Gother's passive would have really helped me out too much in a lot of those cases anyway, but I could have been able to potentially attack seal, which would have been kind of nice. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one.